What's up, everyone? John of Video Games in the World here. Well, it looks like it's finally going to happen for real this time. Kathleen Kennedy, who has been involved in Star Wars since 2012 when Disney bought Lucasfilm, is stepping down this year. Mrs. Kennedy has been a controversial and polarizing figure since she was chosen by George Lucas to be his successor. Many hated how she was involved with Star Wars and blamed her for making the iconic space opera franchise too woke, too feminist, pandering to SJWs, you know how it is. The South Park special, Joining the Panderverse, blamed her for problems at the studio and mocked both her decisions and her detractors as well. Many will come to Kennedy's defense claiming that she is not a woke warrior, but a shrewd and careful businesswoman. The news of Kennedy stepping down was reported by Matthew Filoni of Puck News. According to Filoni, 3 sources have confirmed she's informed Disney as well as friends and associates. Kathy was actually planning to leave this year and had even set up an exit interview with a journalist, but she decided to stay for 1 more year. Variety magazine has now confirmed sources telling them Kennedy will step down when her contract finishes at the end of the year, although another source close to Kennedy dismissed this as quote-unquote pure speculation. There have been criticisms since Kennedy herself took over, and the majority of them were not so kind. She has been the overseer of the sequel trilogy, which started 10 years ago come this December. Also oversaw movies like Rogue One and Solo, and was involved in shows like The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, Andor, The Bad Batch, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Acolyte, Skeleton Crew, etc. The Star Wars controversy is nothing new even after Kennedy took over the franchise. The Star Wars fandom has always been divided and divisive as well. How so? If you look back at the time of the prequels, many took their passion for the series too far by sending death threats at George Lucas, Ahmed Best, Hayden Christensen, and even made Jake Lloyd's life in school a living hell. During the time of the sequel trilogy, things will get worse, especially after the release of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, which left a lot of fans polarized, and of course we know how that goes. Many are assuming that the one to succeed Kathleen Kennedy is a protege of George Lucas, Dave Filoni. Before you all start jumping the gun, it is not confirmed whether Filoni will succeed her or not, but so many are hoping so. We all know that Dave Filoni did a lot of great things for the series, such as The Clone Wars, Rebels, The Mandalorian, and more. This is not the first time I have spoken about Kathleen Kennedy. I remember back in 2019 when she said that it's hard to make a Star Wars movie because there is no source material. I spoke about it without resorting to insults and hatred, but reasonably explained how many stories of Star Wars were made before the Disney canon existed. I'm talking about the expanded universe, which was rebranded as Legends in 2014 after it was considered non-canon in favor of another canon by Disney. The current one, of course. You can watch the full video linked in the description. Now, I know what a lot of Kathleen Kennedy haters are going to say about her stepping down. They will say stuff like, about time she stepped down. Good, because she ruined Star Wars with her politics and man-hating feminist agenda. I'm happy she's leaving, but the damage is done by making the series go woke with gay agendas and feminist propaganda, etc. You know how it is with those extreme haters of hers. To those extreme haters, let me tell you something. Kathleen Kennedy has worked with some of the greatest film directors of all time, like Steven Spielberg. She has also produced and executive produced many of the greatest and most iconic movies ever made, such as Gremlins, E.T., the Back to the Future trilogy, the Indiana Jones series, Hook, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, and the list goes on and on. Majority of these movies I loved. Some I didn't like because they weren't as good or were absolute garbage. Like that live-action Avatar, The Last Airbender movie. Piece of shit. And making videos attacking Kathleen Kennedy and those who loved many other projects by Disney is nothing but pettiness and childishness. Life is too short to be hateful and pissed off the whole time because someone made a movie in a way that you didn't like. It's not worth doing such things, man. So where will Kathleen Kennedy go once she steps down? Will she seek out greener pastures in cinema? Or will she just retire? No one really knows. Only time will tell, because as the song from the Beatles says, tomorrow never knows. And that's it for now, people. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. This is John of Video Games in the World signing off. Have a good one.